All right, hello everyone, Nightmare here, back with another replay roundtable from Attack Motorsports ISRT. Tonight we're going to take a look at Brothers Major's race from the Red Bull Short Ring. It was the first race in the Manufacturer Series from a couple of weeks ago. We got some pretty good racing, and we got one guy that just goes completely off the rails, and so we're going to take a look at all that. So joining me is Brothers Major.
Hello, peoples.
We got his brother Deep Jet.
Yeehaw!
And we got Odie.
How you doing?
We've got Leo.
I like bread.
and we've got one of our newest members, Brohawk.
What's up? I wish I could have that southern accent like you guys, but I guess I need to drink more beer.
and of course, we've got yours truly. So here we go, gentlemen, on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3, go. All right, so we got Odie we got Andy starting off in 17th place here with the running the Viper for this series.
And away we go.
Yeah, very slowly.
Where you're rolling anyway.
One of the things that I think Gran Turismo really needs to adopt is the side-by-side starts like they do on Assetto Corsa. These rolling starts, I've never actually seen a race start with cars in a single file line.
Only after a restart.
Yeah.
Yeah, now that you mention it.
Yeah, I don't know. Odie,
I've been in side by side.
I was just gonna say you were in the business. What, have you ever seen a race start in a single file line?
Not on the initial green flag.
Right. So yeah, I think it's something that Gran Turismo should adopt. I know they like to be different than all the other racing games, but still, I mean, the disadvantage of starting on some tracks, the disadvantage, like at Suzuka, for instance, is just ridiculous when you have to start behind that first chicane or behind that last chicane. It's crazy.
Yeah, I bet in some cases, the guy in last spot, you're in 20th spot. By the time you cross the line, you're almost 10 seconds behind the leader.
Oh yeah, easy.
And that's a whole other thing too, because the timing it screws up your timing for your lap.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, I mean, it's something that it should be relatively easy for them to do, and hopefully they do it in the next version in Gran Turismo 7. Sport is supposed to be, from what I understand, it's supposed to be included in Gran Turismo 7, so I'm hoping that they adopt that. I'd like to see them adopt the penalty system where you can actually report people and people actually get banned for doing stupid shit on the track, but I'm not going to count on that.
Right.
Yeah, hold your breath.
While we've been chatting, I've already moved up to 15th spot.
Yep, I see that.
And I got to give this guy, Chef Boy.
Yeah, Chet Boy needs to get a shout out. Thank you.
Yeah, Chet races really.
Boy.
I've run across.
Been driving clean.
Yeah. I've run across Chet quite a few times, and I've never ever had an issue with him.
Yeah, you'll notice through the race here, me and him, we go back and forth, and he never laid a fender on me, and it was. I mean, I really enjoyed racing with him.
Oh, you just picked up a half-second corner cut.
You like racing with them?
Oh yeah.
Did you send them an invite? Did you send them an invite to the team?
No, I have not.
I was just gonna say that.
Andy, you're the team founder, buddy. You should be recruiting right along with us.
No, he leaves that up to the.
I have. That's why we have you and
Fair
Dagger and Uncle and Casey and I can't remember everybody else, but
I mean, you dropped back to 16 because of that half-second penalty, but
yep.
I mean, oh my God!
I tell you what.
Nice move, man. Nice move.
This right here is kind of hairy, but I give credit to those two as well. A lot of credit to those two.
I give credit to Andy for downstepping real quick to get out of in between the two of them.
Oh yeah, big credit
Yeah,
for
I don't like being the meat in the sandwich.
big credit for backing out when when it was necessary. But Rusa Alex and Ruspasoa, I guess, both of them did a really good job of keeping that 3 wide situation there clean.
I mean, no penalties, no nothing. But you dropped back to 18th because of that decision. But that was a good decision.
Yeah,
Now,
it was a smart
one
decision.
of them just picked up a half-second penalty.
At this point in the race, see, after I backed out of that situation there, I was trying to figure out how I was going to get through this pack because I knew I was faster than them.
Take your time, be patient.
Yep, exactly.
Oh, yeah. Patiently aggressive. Very good, Odie. Very good.
We just had a Peugeot bunny hop through the corner there.
Yeah, I saw that. Man, them cones are killers, man. They'll launch your car 20 feet in the air.
Putting a move on
Oh,
the
I know, right?
Mustang. Got him up there.
Nice.
Dude got a
Nice
half-second
powerhouse.
penalty in front of you. Bam, past the Mustang.
Yeah, he got loose in that corner and made it easy for me to get around him.
And then,
And he left you a little bit of room after too. Good on him.
yeah, he knew he
knew
messed
I was-
up, so
yeah.
he opened up, he left you open.
I hate those desperados that come across the track after screwing up. They'll just come across and get
Oh
in your
yeah.
way.
Yeah, try to block you.
Yeah. That's
Which is illegal according to Gran Turismo.
right.
Well,
The,
there's
the,
a-
eti-
there
the
is a
etiquette
difference.
video.
Yep.
Yeah, the etiquette video, yeah.
Yeah, for all the
You're
good
back
that
up
thing
to
does.
17. A lot of good, yeah.
It's like this
Especially
is what
when their
you. This is what
champion
you.
decided to break etiquette and in the middle of the championship.
Are you talking
Yeah, they,
about Fraga Hazel?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they call it an incidental because they didn't want to have to give it to somebody else because Fraga's their boy.
I don't know about that, but okay, sure.
No, at that time he was their poster boy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he was the golden boy at that time.
Wow, what's wrong with Hazel? Am I even
Nothing
saying his name
wrong
right?
with it.
During the championship, he actually shoved the dude off the track to take first place, and
You're talking about what
according to
Fraga
their
did.
own, yes, but Fraga did, and according to their own etiquettes, edging somebody off the track so their car slows down and you get past them is illegal, but yet they break the rules.
No, it's not.
Yeah,
it's
but
not technically illegal.
Fraga's
It's
my
just
boy.
bad etiquette.
Fraga's my boy, so we have to change the subject now.
Oh.
We go way back, like way back. Not really. I don't even know the guy. Be cool if I did though.
Ooh, a little bit of issue with BS Rodeo there. I don't know what happened to him that knocked him back that far. But okay, so this is the first time.
Here we
Listen,
go. Here you go.
Watch
Amy
what
just-
happens right
this
here.
is the first time that Brothers goes by.
Bam! Ass ended him.
Got
Yep.
bumped.
He drives by you. You drive by him clean, and he rear ends you for it.
Yep.
I
Yep.
blew the doors off of him. And
Yeah, it was obvious.
he got mad and ran me in the damn corner.
Ooh, he almost rammed you again.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's trying.
He's just I
Okay,
I
now,
don't know.
now
After
we're
this
gonna
race, he tells me I'm dirty.
guys, we're gonna get to him here in a little bit. Trust me, we will get to him in
Second
a little
penalty,
bit.
Bam. Mustang passes him. You see,
Hey,
and
why
that
don't we,
dude had enough racing etiquette in the Mustang, Chet Boy.
Yep.
He drove around him
Yep.
instead of driving through him.
Well, that is an issue where I have found that you have to make sure you go around them as much as possible because you never know when that ghost is going to come back to a solid car, and it just
Yeah.
you wind up getting a 4
he
second
just
penalty
served the
for.
penalty and just picked another one up.
Yeah, 1.5. I think he either smacked the wall or hit a car and cut a track.
Yeah. So
Maybe
Five.
got to 16.
at any rate, that guy's race is going really, really badly right at this point.
Well, considering he started in like 5th spot or something,
Yeah.
and he's all the way back to
Dead last.
18th. You know he's got to be frustrated or something, but that is no excuse, none.
Oh no, there's no excuse for that kind of driving. None at all.
Now look at that.
Yeah, yeah.
You went
Ron,
way wide, and the Mustang
Can we,
caught you.
Can we give
He's
a
like-
shout out to Russo Alex for that crazy move we seen earlier? That was
Yes.
beautiful.
Oh, yes.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
And I think he makes up a lot of spots in this race, but I'm not exactly sure yet. Watch it once.
And again, racing with Chet Boy, and it's
Yeah.
perfectly clean. Absolutely, just stellar driving.
I mean, yeah.
You like flashing people, Andy?
Oh
It's-
yes. I'm a pervert.
he's on a controller.
Oh.
We could have gone with that pervert thing, but okay, he's on a controller.
He's a dirty old man likes flashing people.
Just picked up another spot. Up to 16.
Gonna
Still
pick up another
chasing
one.
the Mustang again.
Gonna pick up another one
Ooh,
right
and look
here.
at here. Oh, we come into a crowd, a whole crowd.
Oh,
Yeah.
you just
See how
bumped
many
yourself in.
penalties
Look at
is
this.
gonna be on
Oh,
this.
just a little bit of a bump there, but he's trying to. That right
You're
there.
trying to sneak
Yeah.
your way through both of them?
At that
He was-
point,
yeah.
at that point, me and that Coca-Cola Mustang, we had the same idea. We was going to try to shoot for the same gap.
Now see, right there in turn one, that was the only place where Chet Boy actually made contact with you.
Did he? I didn't even see
Yeah,
it.
he got you
Yeah,
on
it
the
was-
side
it
just a
was
little
nothing.
bit, but it was nothing. It
Yeah,
was
but
nothing
it
at
was-
all.
Well, I mean, you have to give him credit, though. I mean, we were like 4 or 5 wide going in there.
Yeah, it was.
4 or 5.
Yeah, there was 4 or 5 wide, yeah.
There was a whole group of them.
Yeah,
I
there
mean,
was a whole
this track's
gaggle of
pretty
cars in
wide,
that
but
same
it ain't
spot.
that wide.
It was more of a 2x2, but yeah, okay.
Close enough.
I mean,
It's a rounding error.
Coca-Cola went off the track. He got smacked off the track by somebody.
No, he ducked underneath you.
He was,
He
yeah,
tried
he was
his
trying
brakes
to
not
take
to
the
hit you.
inside.
Yeah, he tried not to hit you, and he wound up sliding on the inside.
Mm. And then, oh god, man, this
this
dude's
whole
driving
lobby.
all over the right
Yeah, this-
side drive.
What you just did to right side drive is the same exact thing, but opposite on the last lap with Chet Boy.
Yeah. Yeah, you wound up tapping him on the door, but right side drive wound up going off a
But-
little bit.
No harm, no foul. There was no penalties there for both
Right, he
incidents.
didn't. Yeah, he didn't pick one up either.
So, I mean,
But, I mean, I got to give credit to all these guys in this race that won. This was
they
a
all raced pretty
extremely-
clean. I mean, I've seen a lot of half-second penalties, but hell, they've cranked that damn penalty thing up to if you get 1 pixel off the curb, you're fucking got a half-second penalty,
Yeah.
no matter
That
what.
one I picked up, I had a half a tire past the edge of the curb, and it gave me a penalty.
Oh yeah.
I was still on the curb, and they gave it to me.
I get up to 11th now.
Yep, a couple people came into the pits.
I have
love how
all this
you-
driving I've done on medium tires, by the way.
Right.
Yep, lap 13.
We're going in. I still see no incidences where you picked up more than a half-a-second penalty.
Rob on drums. That guy's pretty good.
Yeah,
Seen that guy
yeah, I've
around.
raced him quite a bit too. I got him on my friends list.
Yeah, this, like I said, this lobby was extremely fast. Extremely fast.
Oh, you're up to 9th.
Got the flames coming out of that Viper. Oh,
Got the rotors blowing.
ooh. They tried to avoid each other there. There's a
yeah.
penalty.
See, that's one of those penalties that just shouldn't happen. That just shouldn't be.
But
That,
Rob
you-
went off the track and he tried to get back on the track, smacked Andy, and Andy gets the penalty.
Right, that's what
I
I'm
don't
saying.
understand that.
That's what I'm saying. That kind of penalty just shouldn't happen. It's not as bad as it used to be, but it's still bad enough to be, ridiculous that it gets a penalty for something like that. No one's up
Yeah,
losing
but
3
that
spots in the process.
That did cost me, though.
Cost
three
you 3
positions.
spots. Cutting in to the get tires.
Yep.
Yeah. At
Heck
this point,
yeah.
I switched to softs.
I'll tell you what, 14 laps out of a
I
set
knew I
of
was going to lose positions.
14 laps out of a set of mediums on a controller ain't too bad.
That's pretty
I
good.
could
What's
have
your
kept
technique?
going. I didn't want to take the chance.
Right.
How do you drive on the controller? What's your technique? Sticks,
Yeah,
D-pad?
I use the sticks for steering and the triggers for accelerator and brake.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah, that's how I use it.
And come back out in 16th.
And if you're watching the HUD display, you'll notice how good the throttle and brake control is on.
Yeah, I never
mean,
could.
just
I never could figure that part out, man. I was always just all in or all off.
They run our hospital.
Eh. Learning
Yeah, it took me a while to figure it
depth.
out. Yeah, it took me a while to figure out the throttle modulation and brake and whatever, but
Oh yeah.
got it now.
I mean, once you do figure it out, oh, back up to 15th.
Nice.
I had the old school setup on my controller.
Yeah,
oh,
me too.
The X button is
D-pad?
accelerate. The square button is stop.
Yep.
Yep. My shoulder button's the shift.
Well, when I first started playing Gran Turismo GT Sport, I was still doing that.
Until
I was doing that when I joined the team.
discovered the triggers and
Yeah,
using
yeah.
the triggers. And you
Yeah,
saw-
Odie
notice
was
how
still
much
using
better
that
I
technique
got.
when he got on the team.
And he decided to switch it over and try it.
The last time I used the X and box buttons was last time I played on my PS2.
Yeah. Yeah, old habits die hard sometimes.
I
Did
mean, I
the-
heard the
The PS2 came with the analog sticks,
we are
right?
rocking it. We're
It
at
did.
17. When are we supposed to stop and take a look at this dude?
We will. I'll let you know.
I was fairly quick with my controller the way it was.
Oh yeah.
I mean, 16. He's already catching up to 15 pretty quick. Chet
Odie?
Boy's already up to what, 13?
While I have you in here, I'm gonna tell you, I'll never forget that first race you and me had together.
Who?
Yeah, when
Oh,
we just
it was
marched
you
onto
and
the
me.
field.
Yeah, where we just on Interlagos. Yeah.
Yep. That was a fun race. I was on controller then too.
Who was that, Andy and Odie?
Yeah.
Mhm. Mine with Odie was, shit.
It was shit.
No,
Um,
I don't remember that track.
what the
Is it a Brands Hatch or-
No, what Brands
Meteor?
Hatch? No, it was, when we just ran the,
Goodwood?
grade 4s on.
Brands Hatch?
Brands Hatch.
No.
Yeah.
It was before this past week.
Oh, with the Mazda cars.
It's one of the tracks that you run the Grand Prix on.
That's all of them.
No, the GP course at Nürburgring.
No.
No?
Jesus.
I don't remember the name of the track.
Okay.
But
well,
anyways,
but-
Odie started in 8th and I started in 6th. And I made a mistake and dropped the tire in the dirt. And Odie got in front of me and I said, "Hey, don't worry about anybody behind you, just run your race."
What's happening in front of us?
A bunch
a
of
whole
mess.
gaggle of cars is what's happening in front of us.
Yeah.
Yeah, penalties.
A shit ton of penalties.
Yellow guy got
One.
Look at that. Look at all that.
Wow.
Alex
BS
guy was on
right up there
fire.
in the
What
middle of
happened?
it.
Somebody locked their brake up going into that turn.
Holy that
Bye.
problem drums just went way the heck out.
Hey Andy, good job giving him some room to come back on the track.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that wasn't exactly the safest return to the track, that's for sure.
It wasn't bad, it wasn't bad.
No, it wasn't
And then-
horrible.
then
Okay,
look
guys,
at-
check. Now listen. Look at this. Look at the block. Look at the block.
Yep. Block and
And watch the
reblock.
crossover.
So my brother goes under him.
Andy cut under him.
Yeah.
That move is called a crossover.
Yep.
I set him up perfectly.
Yeah, it was clean.
They call it a
I
switchback in
never
Formula
touched
One.
him. Already
He's
back up
blocking
to
this guy.
13.
Well, look at he's going off on somebody behind him.
Yep,
Yeah.
hold on. Patience, gentlemen, patience.
Wham! Look at that.
All right, so at this point, this is pretty much where Andy winds up. So we're going to take a look at BS Rodeo here. So I'm going to cut the audio.
I want everybody to remember the only contact that there's been between me and him is where he ass rammed me in that corner.
Right. You've gotten around him clean twice. So, okay, so we have to preface this. One of the things about this guy that we're going to show you right now is he is one of the first guys to call somebody dirty. And anytime he has any kind of contact with somebody, if he feels that it wasn't warranted, he will call that person dirty. And he has done this multiple times. He's actually private messaged me and let me know that some of our guys have done him wrong, apparently. I've taken a look at all of his complaints and I haven't seen it. But I'm just going to call him out at this point, because from this point, he just goes, we backed up just a little bit in the race here. But from this point, he just goes absolutely apeshit on these people. So, all right, guys, everybody at the point?
2010.
Yep, all right. 1, 2, 3, go. So yeah, at this point, this starts to get really, really hairy. We're gonna stick with this guy for the last couple of laps.
I want to point this move out. Watch this move now. I really enjoyed this.
Yep. Andy's coming up behind him, and BS Rodeo makes a couple of ridiculous moves to block. So Andy just proceeds to go and undercut him, which I guess. And keep in mind, after this race in the chat area, again, BS Rodeo called him dirty. Yeah. But look at what he's doing. He's blocking back and forth across the track. He runs into red line overdrive. Just, pushes Russo off the track. Knocks red line overdrive off the track. Squeezes Russo down into the wall.
Blocking Russo again.
So, and he's going to call other people dirty.
Oh, brake check.
Yep, brake check.
Got a penalty for it.
Yep, 30 seconds.
So at this point...
This is during a manufacturer's race.
Yes, this is during an FIA race.
An FIA event.
This is ridiculous.
3.5 second penalty.
Yeah, he went over the track limits again.
Wasn't by much though.
But yeah, so that's totally beside the point. At this point,
right.
everybody that watches the European YouTubers, Super GT, Tidney, Key 25, they've all heard of this guy named Momos. And Momos is a really, really good driver, but sometimes something just short circuits with this guy and he just goes nuts. And this, and it happens a lot. And this is just basically the same case with BS Rodeo. It's just, something, his wires got crossed somewhere and he just went ballistic. I mean, I've never really seen him do it to this level before, but my feeling is if you're going to call out somebody for being dirty, you best not be dirty.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah, let us know in the comments from a level of 1 to 10.
Yeah.
How much of a momos this guy is.
Yeah, let us know his momos level from 1 to 10. Well done, Leo. Nice call.
I know.
It slams the door on Wild Hair there.
Yeah, he just
getting pushed out, but
right to this point, he just can't seem to keep it on the track, and
yeah, he's driving so angry.
Tires are about gone too.
Look at that!
Oh,
Look at that!
Just blatantly drives in the side of him.
Yeah.
That guy wasn't doing nothing.
And then make sure he pushes him wide there too.
Yeah. And you only get the 1.5 second penalty for it.
Yeah. And he got the half second for going over the track limits.
Yeah.
Brake checked him on
a 4 second penalty.
Brake checked him there, brake checked him there.
And look at this. Look at this. All over the track trying to keep him from, and then smacks him. Then smacks him in the rear end. And doesn't get a penalty.
And spins him out.
Pit maneuvers the dude.
And no penalty for it.
And no penalty.
That's where the algorithms are all messed up. They don't know when somebody's hitting him, or when somebody's brake checking, or they don't know when somebody's coming back off the track and hits you. I mean, you got to be able to figure that out. You know, GT should be able to.
You would think. You would think. They've been back and forth on this algorithm so many times. You figure they'd narrow it down some, but they don't seem to be able to. So
well,
yeah, it's
in their defense, they're probably not worried about GT Sport anymore. They're more focused on Gran Turismo 7 and the PlayStation 5.
Yeah, but if they're going to include sport in GT7, which from that trailer showing the main menu map, GT Sport is included. If they're going to include sport
to fix that
on GT7, they really need to get it fixed.
Oh, I agree.
But anyway,
100%.
yeah, like I said, if you're going to if you're going to call somebody out for being dirty when they're not, then
you better drive clean.
You better not be the one driving dirty. That's all I can tell you.
And BS Rodeo, if you watch this video,
I hope he does.
Dirty driver.
Yep, I agree.
And then you're a piece of shit for calling somebody else out for
easy.
be dirty.
All right, guys. So anyway,
Hey, I ain't gonna pull no punches.
Nope,
he is
I know.
an enemy for me.
I know.
Gloves are
I know.
off.
Yep.
The
All right,
gloves are
guys.
off.
So that is it for this week on the Replay Roundtable. Everybody, say goodnight to everyone in YouTube land.
Good night.
Good night, YouTube land.
Good night,
Good
y'all.
night.
Rate, comment, subscribe if you want to.
Yep, exactly. If you like what you see and hear, hit that like button, click on that subscribe button, and get notified, because then you won't miss anything from us. Until next time, everybody.